Alright. Let me just change my volume mixer before I forget. Anyways, so we have Shooting Star. I believe Shooting Star is currently 9th in the world. We have Arcadia Lol. We have Alyx. I do not know if Alyx is currently top 100. They've hit it before. We have Straw Hats. We have gimmeanick. We have fairyray. We have KenoEden. I believe fairyray is top 100 currently. We have ChristianKeiger. I do not remember if they're top 100. We have Chedwin, and we have Dacharo. A bunch of well-known names. Anyways, let's wish them all good luck and hope they play well.
촬영 시작이야.
Alright, so Straw Hat started Cemetery. We got 2 people fighting for school and 2 people fighting for Cemetery right away. Looks like Straw Hats and Chedwin are fighting right off the bat. I'm not sure why Chedwin ran away. Chedwin has so much going for him, but guess decided it was not worth it. Straw Hat was forced off of Cemetery. Who's at Cemetery currently? It is Arcadia. Arcadia currently starts Cemetery. They took Purple Cell, getting Bishop's Cassock. Looks like they're probably going to be able to rush out a very quick Tiara of Light. They also got Iron Sheets from supplies, so this is going to be extremely nasty. Oh, and they decided to go steal. Never mind, I don't know what's going on anymore. It's fine. Alyx looking like they're just going to pick up the Shuriken, rush out their armor first. Shuriken doesn't actually build into anything. They're just kind of sitting on it as an early weapon. They're going to finish their armor and they're going to go and figure out their weapon later. Shooting Star already has Crusader armor. Looks like they're probably going to go for... I mean, they're going to go for a steel hand weapon most likely. And their gold is going to be used for a Dropnir. So that's a very fast Dropnir getting started. Gimmeanick already has the Bloodwing Knuckle. They're looking to finish their Dropnir as well. So here's the second Dropnir of the lobby. Looks like they went to double rubber build. Arcadia opting to finish Crusader armor with their first steal. We'll see if they use their Iron Sheets at all.
얼른 끝내고 또 다른 곳으로 떠나볼까?
Christian has a dress shirt. I don't know if that's from supplies or they decided to just straight up make it. We'll see. Fairy rays. Oh, you didn't see me do that. You guys saw nothing. Fairy rays is doing something. I don't know what, but it's something. Keno going the very classic ballista setup. Looks like they're going to try to force a dress shirt and as well as a Dropnir. I think that's like our 3rd or 4th Dropnir we've seen trying to get forced. And Straw Hats sitting on a longsword. Looks like they're going to be going for Hades Edge. So KenoEden is looking to finish their ballista. They were able to do so. And they're looking for a feather here. Although, I don't know what else they're looking for. Looks like Alyx settled on sitting on a Tomahawk. They'll probably be able to finish Bone Crushers later in the game. So they should be fine. Dacharo is just sitting on a kitchen knife. But they have a lot of food. They'll have a weapon the moment that they find a whetstone. So they're in no hurry. Chedwin using the peacemakers so that he can safely get himself a whetstone. Have some food. He's also looking for a hammer and he's looking for the swimsuit. He should have a battle suit very soon. Looks like Straw Hat got hit while crafting. It's always annoying. And we'll see if they decide to use their steel on boots or for their
악역은 이
their arm gear. There's a lot of people going for cloth in this lobby, so it's probably unlikely.
괜찮겠어? 나는
And there's also a lot of competition for gemstone, as well as steel chains.
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는
Shooting Star was able to get Crusader armor and Dropnir finished, and they're sitting on a gauntlet. This is actually not an uncommon strategy, just to sit on gauntlet and just see what happens.
도망가고 싶네요.
Fairyray still not able to get their second knife. Looks like they got hit on the way out. That's unfortunate.
어디부터 시작할까? 어차피 전부 태워버릴 거지.
Looks like Alyx is mostly set up to get their first set of bone crushers. Unfortunately, they were not able to get free lighthouse, which is what they needed most. Oh, they decided to burn the area and just leave? That's a decision.
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는 아무것도 아니지.
어디부터 시작?
We'll see where Alyx goes. Went right back to lighthouse. Nobody's there because they set it on fire.
끝내고 또 다른 곳으로 떠나볼까?
Christian was actually able to finish their tuxedo.
모두에게 인형극을 보여줄 시간이네.
And looks like Dacharo is looking for ice so that they can finish their weapon later. Temple isn't restricting, so Dacharo has time to get their long spear.
좋아.
Chedwin making for his peace zone. Chedwin has always been known to like very liberally use their peace zones. So this is nothing out of the ordinary. They're going a golf club setup, and basically the idea is to finish your armor, and then later in the game just figure out how to make your purple weapon out of like an RNG item later in the game. They're encountering Shooting Star. They decided to leave immediately. Shooting Star, I believe, did not. No, they did have dogfight up at the time. So it looks like Shooting Star is just staying to use dogfight.
어디부터 시작할까?
And looks like Alyx pretty much has all the bone crushers they'll ever need. So they're pretty set. They're still opting to hold the tomahawks for one reason or another.
또
And Arcadia is doing something. So use the 2 steel here, decided to ditch the iron sheets that they had at the beginning of the game. Okay. Yeah, and looks like Alyx is having trouble finding cloth and steel chain, although those were like super contested items in this lobby. Yeah, as you can see, people are having trouble finding cloth, they're having trouble finding gemstones. All of this was pretty much to be expected with how much certain items are prioritized, like Tuxedo and Dropnir. And the fact that everyone is still alive is also a big deal. We're on 3rd round with Bear Gorilla has been up for like a minute. Keno took the first bear. Did anyone take Gorilla? Nobody took Gorilla. I have a feeling that means that Gorilla spawned at factory and there was just no option. Oh, Fairyray's died. I missed that. Uh-oh. There is way too many people here. You could just get double hit and died. How many people are here? There's 3 people here. Straw Hat saying, nah, I'm not getting double hit today. Chedwin putting out the Peacemaker. And they were able to get themselves gold. So, Gorilla's going to spawn in the last 10 seconds of either fire station or archery range by the looks of it. Since I see that nobody was able to kill a Gorilla. Unless it's still there for whatever crazy reason. So we'll see if anyone tries to get it.
또 어떤 이야기를 해주실 건가요? 어디부터 시작할까?
I probably shouldn't read chat as like everyone's making fun of me for not noticing Fairyray is dead. It's fine. You guys try doing this. Y'all are rude. Shooting Star already with 3 grilled tunas. Very comfortable spot to be in. And all they need... Oh, they decided to sit on Bone Gauntlet. So they can either get Ogre Skin to finish that weapon, or they could get Gunpowder Either way works. Looks like they're probably just going to opt for gunpowder. And they got a mithril. It's debatable if they want to use their mithril for their accessory or for their boots. It's completely on fairy rays. Also depends on what items they see.
촬영 시작이야.
Straw Hat's almost dead. They still have Play Dead up, so they're a little bit safe.
좋아. 콘서트 시작이다.
Chedwin desperately looking for a whetstone. I think they've been looking for a whetstone for quite some time now. Uh-oh. These two are both low life.
좋아.
Chedwin's just out of there and dies to Alyx. What's Alyx going to take?
어차피
Decides to take the carp. There's still soy sauces on that corpse.
역시나
Soy sauce and chocolate.
어디부터 시작할까? 어차피 전부 태워버릴 거지만 모두에게
Looks like Alyx will probably be there for a while. Guess he's Ched loose. Chat, please.
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
Yeah, Keno not being able to find enough gemstones to finish their build. That was to be expected.
해주실 건가요?
And Arcadia's going to find the same issue, just not going to be able to find gemstone for Dropnir.
신기록을 세워볼까?
Give me a nick with hero helmets. Did not notice that. Oh, they found wick line. Hello. We'll see if it's a free wick line. So far it is. Yeah, he was able to get a free wick line. That's a very big deal. Taking the holy blood. So it looks like they have to prioritize a battery location. They're actually dealing equal damage. And Gimmeanick said that this is just not worth it. I don't think Gimmeanick... Oh, Gimmeanick did get a battery. They one-searched Lighthouse and they were able to get a battery. Nice.
촬영 시작이야.
Straw Hat's Play Dead has been triggered, but they have food now.
오늘 하는 것도 그럼
Keno at A Mastery, A Mastery, A Mastery,
얼른
B+,
끝내고
신기록을 세워볼까?
B+.
지난 날들에
Shooting Star at S. You kind of have to do this on Hyunwoo if you want to win. You have to be ahead of the lobby.
어디부터 시작할까?
Alex at B+, and Arcadia at B+.
지난 날들에 비하면
오늘 하는
So,
것도 시험에 촬영 시작.
is anyone at A+?
괜찮겠어?
신기록을 세워.
어디부터 시작?
Nobody is at A+. So Shooting Star is 2 mastery levels ahead of everyone
이
else.
정도는 아무.
Although they had arguably the smoothest start. But at the same time, they were also sitting on half of their build done. So they were taking a little bit extra damage than normal, but that's fine. The Dropnir is able to cover for that.
촬영 시작이야.
Uh-oh. And died to Shooting Star. That's another Tree of Life. There it is. And they're almost ready to duplicate Crimson Flowers.
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
So that was very convenient for Shooting Star. She's very set to very comfortably win this game as long as it transitions well. Dacharo at 1 HP! Just saying, I'm not dead yet. It's fine. This is okay. Dacharo. Dacharo? Dacharo. Okay. Okay, Dacharo.
또 어떤 이야기를 해주실 건가요?
Okay then.
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
KenoEden on a comfortable amount of food. Not enough to transition for the end of the game quite yet, but that's fine. There's still plenty of time.
신기록을 세워.
Gimmeanick wasn't able to get a wire by the looks of it.
신기록을 세워볼까? 신기록을 세워볼까?
So they're going to go for the wire now.
오늘 하는 것도
괜찮겠어? 나는
Christian looking for tunas, although most of the tunas are gone. We already know this because of Shooting
지난
Star.
날들에 비하면 이 정도는 아무것도 아니지.
And now all Shooting Star needs... Oh, they even got a second weapon ready. But yeah, all they need now is stone, and that is double Crimson Flower for them.
어디부터 시작할까?
Alex sitting on double bird meats. They really need slums to reopen.
오늘
Oh, jeez. That damage difference, though.
지난 날들에
I
비하면
saw a 14, so I was very confused there for a hot second.
죽기. 신기록을 세워볼까?
Oh, Leon's defected. They really need a wire.
신기록을 지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는
얼른 끝내고
We'll see how that goes for him.
또 다른 곳으로 떠나볼까?
또 어떤 이야기를
And looks like Arcadia is completely out of food.
어디부터 시작할?
지난 날들에
Looks like a
비하면
lot of people want
정도는
factory
아무것도
next
아니야.
restrictions, so we'll see how that goes.
괜찮겠어? 난
신기록을
I
세워.
see like
지난 날
2 people that want factory next restriction.
또 어떤 이야기? 오늘 하는 것도 잘 부탁드려요.
Oh,
오늘 하는 것도
gimmeanick died.
오늘 하는
What are you gonna
것도
take?
시험에 들어가나요?
Taking the helmet. That was actually probably the smart choice over the arcane stone.
해줘야겠어.
You can try staying to go for it, but you don't really have the inventory space to do it.
정신력을 갈고 닦아. 지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는 아무것도.
Shooting star only sitting on 2 crimson flowers.
또 어떤 이야기?
It's entirely possible that they can just get screwed over and just like find everyone and not be able to make food and still lose. So this is still
어디부터 시작할?
like up in the air on who can win. But that being said, Shooting Star is probably favored to win at this point in the game.
괜찮겠어? 나는 멈추는 법을 카메라가
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
I swear, you guys love jinxing games. Trying to say who already won. You guys, I swear.
또 어떤 이야기를 해주실 건가요?
There is only one match being played at a time, Rock and Tran. Arcadia has a arcane stone.
어디부터 시작할?
Alex appears to be struggling for food.
지난
Are they like? Oh, it's just the graphic looks funny.
얼른 끝내고
So they probably weren't able to make food yet. ChristianKeiger is sitting on a full inventory of food. Very comfortable spot to be in.
또 어떤 이야기?
Alex just took 72.
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는
I think a lot of this depends on whether or not Shooting Star is going to be able to find a bird, or if they're going to be able to get like turtle shell or carp or
이 정도는
mudfish or
아무것도
something.
또 어떤 이야기?
Arcadia is very low in life.
건가요?
We'll see if they
오늘
died
하는
anyone.
것도 어디부터 시작할? 또 어떤 이야기?
지난 날들에 비하면
괜찮겠어?
오늘 하는 것도
얼른 끝내고
Oh, they
오늘
found
하는 것도
Gorilla.
시험에 들어가나요?
Did Gorilla drop anything good? Not by the looks of it.
어디부터 시작할까?
And Alex was able to get a battle suit.
또 어떤 이야기를 해주실 건가요? 어디부터? 또 어떤 이야기를
Looks
해주실
like
건가요?
Arcadia is
어떤
looking for
이야기를
a
해주실
whetstone or a
건가요?
cooking pot, just anything to make some food.
어디부터 시작할까?
지난
Shooting Star on a relatively comfortable amount of food. And they got bird. I think they're going to be fine this game.
괜찮겠어?
정신력을 갈고 닦아. 지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는
어디부터 시작할까?
지난 날들에 비하면
246 stat attack. Hand problems.
또 어떤 이야기를 책을
Uh-oh.
살살 다뤄주세요.
Uh-oh. And they took a hit on the way out. Uh-oh.
반납
Uh-oh. Free hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
얼른 끝내고 또 다른
또 어떤 이야기?
You don't just sit there and try to treat injury when you're at 20 HP. That's not how this works. That's not how anything works.
어디부터 시작할까? 어차피 전부 태워버릴 거지만
괜찮겠어? 나는
오늘 하는 것도
지난 날들에
So
비하면
Shooting Star has the most food.
얼른 끝내고
오늘
아,
하는 것도
It
시험에
is still possible to get screwed over in the final 3 areas. We'll see what happens.
나는
I think this is going to be a Shooting Star victory, though.
어디부터 시작할까? 어차피 전부 태워버릴 거지만
지난 날들에 비하면
어디부터 시작할?
얼른 끝내고
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
Kino has double Tree of Life. And they're not going to be able to do anything with it.
오늘
Nice.
하는 것도 시험 어디부터 시작할까? 오늘
So
하는
mildly
것도
unfortunate. I don't think anyone's carrying a flower either.
시작.
괜찮겠어?
So Kino's not going to be
오늘
able to
하는
translate
것도
these Tree of Lives
시험에
into anything.
들어가나요? 오늘
And they're
하는
still
것도
holding on to soy
시험에
sauce too.
들어가나요?
That's unfortunate.
잘 부탁.
지난 날들에 비하면
얼른
어디부터?
It's going to be interesting to see who claims first and second.
지난 날들에 비하면
어디부터 시작할까?
Alex completely out of food.
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는 아무것도 아니지.
Are we going to see this being... Oh, nope. Shooting Star saying, I have plenty of food. I don't want this going to final area. We're just going to try to kill them now. And that's actually a totally valid thing to do here.
괜찮겠어?
오늘 하는 것도
얼른
Christian
끝내고
defected. That's
오늘
unfortunate.
하는 것도 시험에
지난날
Shooting Star got the kill on the gorilla. Did it drop anything good? Looks like just opted to pick up the boiling water that dropped off of the gorilla.
괜찮겠어?
오늘 하는 것도 시험에
That's fair.
들어가나요?
얼른 끝내고 또 다른 곳으로 떠나볼까?
Christian almost out of
지난
food.
날들에 비하면
오늘 하는 것도
Yeah,
시험에
this is
들어가나요?
one-sided at this point in the game.
나는
The only way Shooting Star can lose is if it goes to final area, but Shooting Star knows that it's not a good idea to let it get there.
이 정도는 아무것도
So-
아니지.
This is looking like Shooting Star's victory unless they just like randomly get double hit here. But I don't think that's going to happen to her. I think she's going to be fine.
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
Well, the thing about Christian and his defect is that this was his weapon from the start of the game. That's the thing about this.
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도 선빵 필승.
There's the framing. And Nathapon got a free hit there.
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는 아무것도 아니지.
오늘 하는 것도 시험에 들어가나요?
Yeah, they're both out of food.
괜찮겠어?
지난 날들에 비하면 이 정도는 아무것도 죽기 아니면
얼른 끝내고
1 HP?
또 다른 곳으로 떠나볼까?
What?
지난 날들에
They're dead, right? Right?
나는
Yeah, they're dead. Okay, cool.
싸움
I was about to say. Alright, well played by Shooting Star. I'm going to send this over and we're going to get ready for the next match.